Oh, what up guys, JP back at you once again, bringing you guys day number 9 in my 8th annual 31 Days of Horror. This is a series in which we watch and review 31 horror films in 31 days, all during the month of October, leading right up to Halloween. And continuing along today, we have Crawl from the year 2019, coming to us courtesy of Paramount Home Video. Crawl is a film that was produced by Sam Raimi, of course, of Evil Dead fame, and directed by Alexander Aja, who you guys might know from High Tension, as well as the Hills Have Eyes remake, which are both fantastic films. Crawl is set during a Category 5 hurricane in Florida. It involves a young woman who is worried about her father because they are doing evacuations and she hasn't heard from her father, and she talks to her sister, who suggests maybe she check on her before she leaves, check on him before she leaves, and she decides to go around the police barricades and venture to their home, their childhood home. The father is now divorced from the mother and kind of lives by himself, so she goes and looks for him. She can't find him. She ventures down into the basement under the crawl space area. She finds him bitten by something, and then she gets attacked by an alligator. And it's basically a fight for survival as the water begins to rise because it's flooding. And the alligators begin to be more present. Dude, this movie is really fun. I saw it in the theater when it came out. I gave it a revisit. Still liked it just as much. There is some great moments in it. It is a little bit by the numbers when it comes to these type of movies. They almost like sort of, you know, hammer in a plot line of the daughter feeling, you know, a certain way about the father, and, you know, how much pressure he put on her to be a great swimmer, and, you know, the whole divorce thing, and like blaming herself, and you know, that type of stuff. She has to find her inner strength and things like that. It's a little cliche. I was okay with it. I feel like you do need to have some level of, you know, overcoming and backstory and stuff like that in movies like this, or else it's just about a killer alligator and a girl that you don't know anything about trying to survive. So you kind of have to have the backstory and the character development. It just came off a little bit cliche. And then as well as just certain things that I don't love in these type of movies, where, you know, like when the girl successfully does something, you know, like the one-liners that come after and sort of the like triumphant moments, I just never, they never come off quite right to me. But besides that, those are literally my only two negatives. Everything else is really awesome in this film. There is some CGI, it's done well. There's some practicals, it's done well. Good effects, good scary. They make the alligators really scary, you know, like you fear for the girl going out of the, you know, pipes that she's behind or whatever, and you definitely feel like they're moving fast. Very, very, very well done with the alligators. They seem to move realistic for the most part. The movie's a little unrealistic. I don't think the alligators would be like intentionally that aggressive, especially like once the third act happens. But at the same time, I'm cool with it because most movies, like the nature runs amok, and killer animal films, go back to Jaws, it's pretty unrealistic that the shark attacks the boat and stuff like that. So that's okay. You're gonna have that in these sort of creature features, or, you know, the nature run amok killer animal movies. That's completely fine. But, you know, if you're expecting something super realistic, more like a dark water type or something, it's probably not this one. But yeah, this is a great fun movie. I think my favorite aspect of this movie is the setting and theme, like during this hurricane and the alligators. It's just like it fits perfect together. They did a real good job with atmosphere. I gave this film an 8 out of 10. I absolutely loved Crawl when it came out in the theater. It was a really fun time, and I love to see the attention and effort put into a killer animal film in 2019 mainstream. Like, it's just really cool. Like, we've seen a few sharks, but besides that, not much else. So, and it's a personal favorite subgenre of mine, the killer animal film. So I'm happy to see them take this much effort and put it into Crawl. That was awesome. So with that said, I see you guys tomorrow with another review. Peace out.